All right, y'all, so I'm gonna get on with the strawberry harvest, but right before that, I wanna show a couple of varieties that are setting fruit, but not yet ready to harvest. So this variety here is a wild strawberry. I believe it's the variety Hawaii 4, but I won't know until the fruits ripen. So here's a fruit set right here. It's a alpine variety, Fragaria vesca. Here's a smaller one that just recently set, and then we have a recently opened bloom. So this one is growing nicely. It's one I planted. That was one seedling that came up in this 6-inch pot, and you can see how it's multiplying at the crown. All of those leaves coming out, and these are beneath it are other different wild varieties. Next to that, I have the variety Snowvit, which I made the video of with the world's smallest strawberry runner. So here is the runner that came out, and you can see it has a large leaf on it now, so it's starting to look like a regular plant. And all these other Snowvit plants are actually growing out quite nicely, and you can see they are also starting to send out runners now. So there's at least 3 runners running around in there. Right here is the White Carolina pineberry. This one is also setting fruit. Now I read online that they said you should plant this around other varieties because this one may not be self-pollinating, but I mean I have it around other varieties anyway, but I didn't do anything special to ensure that it was going to get pollination. I'm trying to find the larger. I saw a flower yesterday, maybe this one. It has a bunch of fruit sets coming on it. It's starting to swell. So over here is Pantagruella. Some pretty berries developing on there. It should be ripe by tomorrow or within 2 days. Here's one that looks like it's starting to get eaten on at the back. I noticed wherever the berries are touching against anything, that's when, look, just saw whatever it was just now, the culprit. They like to eat the berries wherever they're touching against something, so I'm gonna pick that one. So that's why I don't like them resting on the soil. Here's some transplants I did yesterday. Pantagruella came from some runners. All of these Pantagruella plants came from 3 plants that I got from Baker Creek. It's a nice, pretty one. No damage. Now we had some strong winds and rain that just came, so that's why a lot of these berries may be dirty. So I'm not just gonna dive in on some of these berries. I'm gonna rinse them off first. But I'm gonna do a comparison with y'all. I have a few varieties ready. Here's another Pantagruella started getting eaten into. I'll pull that one. Oh wow, not started getting eaten into. That one's finished. So if you hang your berries in the air and you're gonna see it, you're gonna notice this when we go check out the other varieties. You gotta hang your berries in the air if you don't want bottom damage. This one's a nice, pretty one. I'll pull this one. I measured the scarlet. I get that one. The bottom of this one was resting on the soil. It was sitting just like this. So wherever it's touching the soil, guys, I'm gonna just cut that little section off, and the top is good. That's a ripe berry. They didn't get too deep in there. Matter of fact, I'm gonna cut that off right now. It's a gourmet strawberry, so it's easy to cut through. Look at that. I have a nice, pretty berry to eat. Save that for comparisons. Okay, let's finish with our picking. Have more varieties to get to. That's a nice, pretty, plump Pantagruella. collect that one. This one still is ripening. And this one is eating into, so we're gonna just toss this one. I might take a bite into this bright red part. Nope. No, they got into there. I'll toss that one. Let these others ripen up. All right, that's it for Panther Gorilla. Let's go on to the next ones. And the reason I'm harvesting now is because I noticed my Rutgers Scarlet is starting to over ripen. So I waited a little bit too long. Now I'm not too sure if this one is exactly ripe right now. This is Fragaria virginiana, the one that's native to the U.S. So this one is also known as Scarlet, but you'll notice me calling the one that's been grown in Europe since the 1700s. You'll notice me refer to that one as Scarlet. So this one, the back is a tad bit white. I could pick it right now. Oh yeah, those seeds are a tad bit yellow on that back. You see that? So I'm not gonna pick this one right now. I'm gonna wait on that one. That's Fragaria virginiana. I have two variations. So if we look in here, oops, you can see these Rutgers Scarlet are just really turning really scarlet. And they're starting to go soft. They're starting to go soft at the blossom end. So yeah. And it may be because of that rain. So I'm gonna pick these bigger ones. If you can see the soil blew up on the berry, it's no problem. I just rinsed that off. She was clean yesterday, but it's a perfect berry. Rinse that off, it's gonna be brand new. It's a trophy berry right there. So Panther Gorilla first. Then we're gonna have a line of regular Scarlet. So some very different, distinct colors on those berries. Easy to pick. I could grab the stem while it's hanging up there. And if you notice, all these hanging berries, there's no insect damage on any of them. I'm just grabbing them. I'm not cherry picking. Oops. The only imperfection you see is the dirt. It got blown up on it literally a few hours ago because we just had the rain. We had a lot of rain. So that's Rutgers Scarlet right there. And then we had some more on this end. And these berries, I wouldn't be able to sit here and let them ripen like this if I didn't have this bird netting here protecting from the rabbits. Now you can hear birds, but I don't necessarily have problems with birds eating my strawberries. I've had days where I see those huge cranes walking through the garden patch, but the berries are never ripe around that time. Now here's the Rutgers Scarlet that I was talking about. You see that blossom end on that one? Whew, that one looks bad. So this one probably could have been picked maybe 2 days ago, at the least yesterday. You can see that's not insect damage. That's just the end of it is just over ripened. So we have a few Rutgers Scarlet in here. I definitely like it better when they're hanging up, but I'll take them how they come. I still need to come and stake the rest of these berries. Picking them as long as they're mostly red, because we're gonna have a lot of rain, so I don't want to let any mostly red ones just sit and let that rain make them split, diminish the quality. So honestly, I think I would rather have picked those varieties a little bit. I think I would rather have planted those varieties a little bit closer. Not those varieties, those plants of Rutgers Scarlet.